Greetings, this is Laura Lindano, Data Specialist for ESPO DCI's Data Champion Initiative. Our team developed the Whole Child 2 platform and supports schools in creating data systems and routines that foster a collaborative culture of data use to enhance decision-making. Today, I will guide you through identifying potential DFS champions. I will be using an obfuscated demo account to ensure that student names are omitted for privacy. Starting on the dashboards, select either iReady Reading or Math. You'll scroll down and look at the iReady Diagnostic Benchmark Assessment. And you can either go into the boy or moi, and even at a specific performance level, we can always deselect those once we go into the tabular view. Let's right-click to select the specialized drill. The specialized drill will give me specific data points pertaining to iReady. Now, as I mentioned before, I did go into the 3 or more grade levels below, which gives me a population of 160 students for that particular group. If I want to look at my entire population and look at all levels, just remove this filter. You can deselect that. So now I'm looking at the overall moi diagnostic, and I'm looking at 149 students. As you see, the student column name is not here. You'll have the student column name. And I'm going to start to create my holding tank. I'll just bring over here the school year and start with the beginning DFS and ELA. It's a nice reflective piece. And going over here to the right, past the boy data and into the moi data, I want to grab this column, the moi gain. I'm going to grab that and bring it over here into the holding tank. Remember the feature of the holding tank, it just freezes that column. The moi gain is the difference between boy and moi in their overall score. So as you click here, you see there are students that did decrease from boy to moi. And if you click again, sorting it from highest to low, I'll see below down here, we've got those students that had scored the highest. So I sorted it now from the highest to low. And in particular, I'm seeing some of these students that had actually a significantly low, a level 1 score on their ESPA from last year, and their DFS was pretty low. And it looks like they're making pretty good gains on their moi. So I might even bring in here, additionally, their projected levels. So I'm going to look at this projected level for their ESPA. So this is the level that if they were to attain their typical growth target, iReady has a projected score for them or level. So for example, this student, if they were to attain their typical growth target, they would, or they're projected to be at a level 4 for ESPA. We also have that percentage here. So this is a student that has completely surpassed their typical growth target. Now, let's say I want to look at my overlooked population. So for example, those that are not at a level 4, but at a level 1. But these students have truly shown growth in their moi gain. So I applied the filter here of just concentrating on my level 1 students. And I can even apply an additional filter here of looking at students that are greater than or equal to 25 points. So I'm basically looking at students that are scored 25 points and above in their MOI game. Now, these are students, again, and looking at where they have the progress that they've made towards their typical growth target. These can be our students that we really want to commend and celebrate on their growth. You can create the student as a group by selecting all or specific students and making it a group. Or if we want to create a certificate and give these kiddos certificates acknowledging their growth, and go over here where the ellipsis is, click it, export, and export it as a CSV. Once your CSV is open, it'll look like this, where you'll clean up the tables and you can use this CSV for part 2 in creating a mail merge.